Power DF is officially canceled. His YouTube terminated. His Twitter account gone. In the most recent news about Power DF and how he conducted business within the DF clan is tantamount to cyberbullying. Salute and shout out to the rest of them DF boys. I wish you guys the utmost success in your future endeavors. One, if not the most disturbing information that we received about Power DF is Double H sending out this tweet saying, I didn't ask for this. I didn't want to show this. He sent me DMs of the inside and outside of my house to scare me. Double H goes on to say, I'm scared. Double H blurred them out so he can maintain a certain level of privacy, but this definitely oversteps a boundary where criminal charges could actually be pressed. Could this be one of the reasons why Power said I gotta get rid of my YouTube and I gotta get rid of my Twitter account? We all know that Power did not share his face, and who doesn't share their face with such a successful following? With all the information that we found out over the last few days, I am almost certain that if Power conducted himself this way within a clan full of members that vouched for him, imagine what he did to his IRL friends and family. It is all speculation in my personal opinion, but if you're not showing your face after creating so much success, it seems to me that you don't want people in your real life to know who you are and how much success you have attained. In this tweet here that you guys could go check out on Double H's Twitter page, he basically says that Power was reaching out to each of the DF members and turning them against each other. He made them all look like bad guys to each other. Meanwhile, he's at the top raining down on them. In this tweet from Nadex, which I thought was pretty suspect as well, Nadex says, funny thing is, a bunch of DF dudes knew how Power really was and kept a secret since they had so much clout together. In these text messages between Ali2K and Power DF, they seem to really incriminate Power DF on this cyberbullying idea. Definitely seems like some form of harassment or some form of child abuse. Why is a grown man even talking to a young boy and having a young boy call him master? And for content creators, they're lifted up by the people, so you would think that they'd be for the people, but that doesn't seem to be the case in Power's situation. Power corrupts all things, and it seems to be that Power corrupted the DF clan. They had something beautiful going on, one of the most successful clans ever in 2K history, and that has all come to an end because the leader of the DF clan was so consumed with Power. In the live stream, I was basically trying to say that if you let someone do you wrong when you meet certain levels of success, there's a certain time where you need to kind of stand on your own 2 feet and make sure that nobody can jeopardize your success. You should never let one man control your brand or growth. You should never even put yourself in a position for one man to have power over your growth. But now that all this other information has come out, it seems like we're dealing with a different monster altogether, a sociopath, a narcissist whose fixation was based in having power over other human beings. Taking all this stuff into consideration, I wanted to look up the cyberbullying laws. And to start out, it says cyberbullying can be as traumatizing, if not more traumatizing, than traditional forms of bullying. One reason is because it is persistent. Cyberbullying victims can be messaged or attacked at any hour of the day or night. It also says that it is ever present. Bullying communications are right on the victim's phones, in group chats, on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok. Cyberbullying is also found in gaming communities. It also goes on to say it is permanent. As the saying goes, the internet is forever. It says cyberbullying attacks on a young person's character and self-esteem become a source of emotional distress. They can cause embarrassment, shame, anxiety, and depression. And cyberbullying has been implicated in a number of teen suicides. This is exactly why cyberbullying is a crime. It says here some criminal prosecutors have been able to use existing criminal harassment laws to prosecute cyberbullies, and now nearly half of US states include cyberbullying in their broader bullying or harassment laws. So when considering the actions of Power DF against members of the DF clan and outside affiliates as well, would you guys label this some form of harassment or cyberbullying? In my personal opinion, if someone like Power sent me pictures of my own house, he'd have his hands full. That's a threat to my family, that's a threat to my home, that's a threat to my security, that's a threat to my sanctuary. It seems to me that that's definitely a form of harassment. Now, when we consider the conversations that were taking place, now I don't know how old this Ali kid actually is, but watching him break down in tears over the conversation that he had with Power, and Power persistent in getting this young boy to call call him master definitely seems like some form of harassment or some form of child abuse. Why is a grown man even talking to a young boy and having a young boy call him master? That just seems a little off and weird to me. Well, that's my take on this Power situation. We'll see if we get any more information coming in. If we do, I'll drop another video about it. Power DF seems to stand alone. He'll be dedicated to himself forever. The lines that he crossed and intrusions on people's privacy, people's well-being, people's state of mind is something that I highly doubt Power could ever come back from. I gotta say that I'm so proud of the 2K community for standing up against something that's just so obviously wrong. I hope you guys found this video helpful and or informative, and if you did, please consider dropping a like on the video. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, as we intend to have a ton of 2K news and 2K22 content coming your way. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all.